The National Wild Turkey Federation, Oklahoma, presents OkieWild, hunting and fishing Native America and the world. One of America's most sought-after game is the wild turkey, and millions of men, women, and children take to the woods in hopes of filling their turkey tag. Calling in a wild turkey is one of the most challenging and rewarding outdoor experiences there is.
That is so awesome. I'm so proud of you.
However, it wasn't long ago when the wild turkey population was so low that hunters could not take aim. This juicy, tender, savory, and scrumptious bird is capable of creating hot tempers, capable of breaking hearts, and making grown men cry.
Miss.
Today on OkieWild TV, we take a look at some memorable wild turkey hunts with some very special people. First, it's a blast from the past when I take you to Texas with longtime friend JT Wilson on a hunt that we filmed in the 1990s. And we aired it on Paul Newsom's Great Outdoors. Join us as we go for a triple.
Hey, I think I'll take him.
Plus, vital information with great people like the National Wild Turkey Federation President George Thornton,
It took me about an hour to get my heart settled
and
down.
NWTF Chief Conservation Officer Dr. James Earl
They're
Kennamer.
the most beautiful animals in the wild.
Today, we find out about how the National Wild Turkey Federation is responsible for one of the most incredible success stories in America's great outdoors. It's turkey season, and it's happening right now on OkieWild TV.
OkieWild, hunting and fishing Native America and the world.
There's birds all around here. This is beautiful country.
Yeah, we got us a trophy. That's what I'm talking about.
He decided to come out at the last minute. So worth it. Look at that run.
Here comes a buck.
It may have seemed like a simple historical footnote in the passage of time, but something about the person, or the event, or something about the spirit inside the Okie
Wild, baby! Wild!
has touched people's hearts, and their stories live on. From Boise City to the KWHB Mountains and everywhere in between. These are the chronicles of Okies in the wild.
Look at the hooks on this guy.
Got him, Fred! Have fun yet? Oh, baby!
OkieWild Television is brought to you by the National Wild Turkey Federation of Oklahoma. Conserve, hunt, share, and join your local chapter today. Rocky Ridge Power Sports and Outdoors in Ada, Oklahoma. Your off-road adventure starts here. And by the Automax Automotive Group. Automax, where the deals are automatic. The Call Lake Association. Call Lake. Come visit Nature's Playground. Darton Archery. Visit dartonarchery.com. Ariat Footwear and Apparel. Field Pro Game Feeders. Fowl Country Calls. Red River Game Calls. OkieWild Television is produced by Bo Newsom Productions Incorporated. Taxidermy for OkieWild provided by Southern Plains Taxidermy, providing taxidermy with unsurpassed customer service. OkieWild Television would also like to thank these fine sponsors.
You know, it wasn't long ago when outdoorsmen all over the nation was not able to hunt the wild turkey. Matter of fact, turkey numbers was so low that they were almost considered extinct. So you ask why? Well, according to the National Wild Turkey Federation, unregulated hunting and widespread logging is the reason. The logging destroyed the habitat that the turkeys require to thrive in. The wild turkey population was at an all-time low back in the early 1900s. Some say the numbers were as low as 30,000 birds, almost extinct. Later in the program, find out about how many wild turkeys there are here today and what the National Wild Turkey Federation is doing to make it even better and how you can become a part of it. But coming up after the break, we're going to take you on one of our most memorable turkey hunts.
Stick around. OkieWild will be right back.
Now it's time for this month's National Wild Turkey Federation Oklahoma's calendar of events. The National Wild Turkey Federation. Conserve, hunt, share.
There's a place just down the road where you can drive away with a smile, plus have plenty of money left in the old bank account. Rocky Ridge Power Sports and Outdoors in Ada, Oklahoma. Whether you work, hunt, or just play really hard, Rocky Ridge Power Sports and Outdoors is the place to find the most desired off-road vehicles in the world. Check us out at
RockyRidgePower.com.
With quick and easy financing options, purchasing is a breeze.
Come see us at 1003 Craddock Road Native because
your off-road adventure starts here.
Call Lake is a gem for outdoor fun in north central Oklahoma with more than 170 miles of shoreline and 17,000 acres.
Come visit Nature's Playground.
Boating, skiing, hunting.
Call Lake is becoming one of the premier waterfowl hunting areas in the United States.
Fishing, camping, trail riding, and hiking.
There's over 30,000 acres of public hunting land.
Call Lake.
Call Lake. Call Lake.
Call Lake. Come visit Nature's Playground.
And put your saddle on.
Let's play the car buying game. First question. Who was the 2016 Oklahoma Hyundai Dealer of the Year according to DealerRater.com?
Okay, I know. Automax Hyundai?
That's right.
Yes.
Where can you buy a new Hyundai Elantra at $169 a month?
Automax Hyundai?
You are correct. And remember, every Hyundai comes with America's best warranty and Hyundai Assurance.
The deals are automatic at Automax.
Welcome back to OkieWild.
Now let me draw you a little diagram of how we set up this hunt. Now the first evening we roosted these turkeys down this little shallow creek bed, right down the far end of it, right up next to a fence. Now the cover was pretty sparse over on this side. They roosted right here in the bottom of it where the bigger trees were. All the turkeys flew down over here on this side, and it looked to us like they moved up this way and then they started moving that way. They were all hitting this old road here, this old ranch road, and they were walking right down the ranch road, and they were making a right turn. They were walking down here, and then they were spreading out as it got warmer and the sun got up, and they were spreading out into the hills and into this prairie country. So there's 4 or 5 big gobblers in this roost, so we let them be. And we scouted out a place to set up, and in a little grove of bushes, just a little patch of brush right here. And the next morning we got the camera set up, got JT and Bo set up right here, and put a couple of decoys out in the road here. And sure enough, they did exactly the same thing. They came down out of the roost and started walking down this road. They made a right turn, saw the decoy Walked right up to the decoy. Sometimes it works. Take a look.
Lying down. Man, there's about 5 or 6 big gobblers in there. And one's still strutting up there on the roost. Yeah, he is. There's 2 just right over here on the road. Coming up to the road there now. Yeah. If they come up in front of us, do you want to take the right one and I'll try to take the left one? Okay. There's a gobbler already there. Let me ease my gun up. Hey, there's another one coming in from the left. Yeah, there he is. Hey, I think I'll take him. Okay. Wow. Wait a while. I can't see you. Wait. I'm waiting. I don't have a clear shot. Okay. No. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. On 3. 1, 2.
Hey, don't touch that trigger. We'll be right back with more OkieWild TV.
Now it's time for this month's National Wild Turkey Federation Oklahoma's calendar of events. The National Wild Turkey Federation. Conserve, hunt, share. There's a place just down the road where you can drive away with a smile, plus have plenty of money left in the old bank account. Rocky Ridge Power Sports and Outdoors in Ada, Oklahoma. Whether you work, hunt, or just play really hard, Rocky Ridge Power Sports and Outdoors is the place to find the most desired off-road vehicles in the world. Check us out at
RockyRidgePower.com.
With quick and easy financing options, purchasing is a breeze.
Come see us at 1003 Craddock Road Native because
your off-road adventure starts here.
OkieWild TV would like to remind you to check us out on Facebook and give us a like. Find out about our interesting stories, hunting and fishing adventures with the OkieWild crew, and the latest postings and contests. You can win big. Also check us out at www.okiewild.com. If you have a photo or video of your outdoor adventure, email it to us along with a brief statement about it. Who knows? Maybe you'll see it on OkieWild TV.
Let's play the car buying game. First question. Who was the 2016 Oklahoma Hyundai Dealer of the Year according to DealerRater.com?
Okay, I know. Automax Hyundai?
That's right.
Yes.
Where can you buy a new Hyundai Elantra at $169 a month? Automax Hyundai? You are correct! And remember, every Hyundai comes with America's best warranty and Hyundai Assurance.
The deals are automatic at Automax.
Welcome back to OkieWild TV. Now, let's go back to the turkey hunt.
I don't have a clear shot. Okay. No. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. On 3. 1, 2. Okay. Kill 2. That's yours. Mine's over here.
Well, we're in Southwest Texas here. It's been a beautiful spring. Flowers are out. Everything's really greened up.
This is the perfect morning.
Perfect morning. It was still,
calm, quiet.
Cloudy.
The gobblers were gobbling.
And I couldn't believe how many gobblers were up there on that roost. I put my binoculars up there and looked.
How many did you count?
Word. I counted 7 big gobblers.
Did you really? Golly.
And this is a 4-bird county here in Texas, and we can take 1 a day or 4 a day or whatever we want to do.
You bet.
And these 2 crossed and got them with 1 shot. Couldn't believe it. I was shooting at this one, and this one turned and came right into him. And right when I shot.
So he turned right exactly when you shot.
Yeah.
When you said take the bird on the left, I looked at him and I said, okay, I'm ready.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
I could see why you was ready on that.
They're all 3 nice.
Man, big mature birds, all fanned out. It was beautiful this morning.
All long beards, nice spurs on them, perfect fans. They were beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Those 2 were beautiful walking down that road.
Oh man, when I saw them come out of that green stuff, it comes down this road, just spread out.
Yeah.
Coming right down the road. And that one jumped on the decoy and knocked him clean over.
Look at the decoy, it's off.
Grief. Tell you what, this turned into a great morning.
It did.
Way to go, Bo.
Wonderful.
If you're interested in continuing to help with preserving the habitat and the wild turkey hunt, plus carrying on the tradition with one of the greatest wildlife organizations in the world, the National Wild Turkey Federation definitely needs your help. There are chapters all across Oklahoma that you can be a part of. Each chapter holds several events and banquets throughout the year. They're fun and they're exciting. Just log on to NWTF.org to find out how you can become a member today. Join a team of friends that can make a difference in preserving our heritage. When you join the National Wild Turkey Federation, it's like gaining a new family with the same missions and goals that you have. Now back to more OkieWild TV.
When it comes to gathering information about the success and comeback of the wild turkey, why not go straight to the source? Recently, OkieWild caught up with the National Wild Turkey Federation CEO and President George Thornton, along with Chief Conservation Officer Dr. James Earl Kennamer. Here's George.
The National Wild Turkey Federation, or NWTF, started in 1973 in Fairfax, Virginia by a gentleman named Tom Rogers. It has grown from his vision of forming a research fund funded principally by turkey hunters to increase the population, the huntable population in the U.S. From that, it's grown to a nationwide, in fact, North American-wide organization with approximately 250,000 members. We have 2,000 chapters around the U.S. and Canada, and we have volunteers involved in every aspect of the outdoor life. Our principal mission has been the restoration of the wild turkey in North America, and we believe that that has been completed. Wild turkeys are now occupying 99% of the habitable space in the U.S.
We'll be right back with more OkieWild TV after a word from our great sponsors.
OkieWild TV would like to remind you to check us out on Facebook and give us a like. Find out about our interesting stories, hunting and fishing adventures with the OkieWild crew, and the latest postings and contests. You can win big. Also check us out at www.okiewild.com. If you have a photo or video of your outdoor adventure, email it to us along with a brief statement about it. Who knows? Maybe you'll see it on OkieWild TV.
They'll know we are Choctaw. By our respect.
True Recoil is 100% synthetic blend gun oil. Unlike traditional oils, True Recoil is molecularly structured to adhere to metal. This literally creates a barrier of protection for your gun or bow through any environment. Oil, waxes, and petroleum were used 100 years ago. True Recoil is a true proven CLP that allows you to clean, lubricate, and protect your gun all in one simple step, making all other products a thing of the past. Engineered for lasting protection. For more information, visit trueproducts.com.
Now it's time for this month's National Wild Turkey Federation Oklahoma's calendar of events. The National Wild Turkey Federation. Conserve, hunt, share.
Welcome back to OkieWild.
By the 1930s, it's estimated that there were less than 35,000 turkeys left in North America. Market hunting, deforestation, urbanization, farming had taken its toll. And also the lack of game laws was significant. There are now over 7 million turkeys in North America as a direct result of the NWTF working with state and federal agencies to trap and transfer turkeys to suitable habitat and to encourage the landowners to not hunt until the populations become securely established.
Over the years, the National Wild Turkey Federation's Oklahoma chapters have spent $5.2 million that has conserved almost 200,000 acres of critical habitat. The NWTF Oklahoma also gives thousands of dollars towards the NWTF's Oklahoma Jakes program, providing scholarships for graduating seniors, wildlife camps, national archery in schools, scholastic shooting programs, and more. Thousands of dollars are also dedicated to the NWTF's Women in the Outdoors and Wheelin' Sportsman's events. And NWTF of Oklahoma has purchased $40,000 in land investments, ensuring Oklahomans and out-of-state guests places to hunt and enjoy for the near future and forever. Here's Dr. James Earl Kennamer with more.
I've been fortunate to be able to turkey hunt for over a half a century, and being able to go when we didn't have any turkeys and knowing that people would go out into the wild and hunt a whole season and never even get to hear the gobble of a wild turkey. Being able to help bring that back for generations to come, as well as this current generation, we can't take it for granted. We took bobwhite quail for granted in a lot of this country, and habitat changes has eliminated those birds. We're trying to restore them with some of the programs that we do through the NWTF. We owe it to the generations to come, but to me, I owe it to a lot of those that set the stage to bring back wildlife in this country. Aldo Leopold, that really came up with a lot of the ideas of modern game management, is really the father of wildlife management, as well as a lot of our volunteers that are on or were on our board of directors that are now gone. Teddy Roosevelt and others on the political side, and without their involvement, we wouldn't have the treasures we've got today. So let's don't take it for granted. Let's save the habitat, save a hunt.
We also have expanded our focus significantly over the last 3 or 4 years, and we now have what we call our outreach missions, where we're putting together programs on a local basis to give women a chance to participate in outdoor activities in a safe, supervised, mentored sort of way. And the idea there is that maybe they didn't have an opportunity as a child to have an outdoor experience, and they may have that experience and they want to introduce their children to the outdoors. So it's part of a long-term view to make sure that hunting heritage is live and well in America for generations to come.
Some of the projects that we've been doing over the years have been moving wild turkeys. We've been part of coordinating over 20,000 wild turkeys moved between states. So we have a lot of people hunting turkeys today that wouldn't have been able to do that without the National Wild Turkey Federation working with the state wildlife agencies.
I believe that the success of the NWTF over the last 40 years has been as a result of matching a conservation effort that is scientifically based with a real passion for hunting heritage, the outdoor experience, and protecting Second Amendment rights. It is those two cornerstones that we believe give us the strength and have allowed us to reach the level of success that we have.
Today, here in 2013, we've got about 7 million wild turkeys.
We trapped and transferred our 200,000th turkey, and we have drawn to conclusion our program for the reintroduction of the wild turkey.
Thanks to the National Wild Turkey Federation for helping create one of the most enjoyable hunting experiences there is. The wild turkey is absolutely one of the most fascinating and challenging game to hunt, and it's one of my favorite. You know, I guess it's because you actually try to mimic the sound of one of them to entice that big longbeard to come looking for you. It's incredible. Now, if you haven't ever experienced wild turkey hunting before and you're going out there for the first time, I warn you, don't go out there unless you plan on getting addicted, because it's an addictive sport, wild turkey hunting. It's also something you can do with your entire family. You can get out there and enjoy it all day long. You can relax. If you need any help getting steered in the right direction, just pick up the phone and give us a call here at OkieWild, or email us at okiewild@gmail.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and check out our website. Well, we're about out of time. Be sure to tune in again next week for another exciting episode of OkieWild TV. And from all of us here at OkieWild TV, my name is Bo Newsom, saying so long for now, and who knows, maybe we'll just bump into you in the great outdoors.